Good afternoon, everybody. This is Ruth Humphrey with Stumpy's Acres. Mike is at work. It is a beautiful Tuesday afternoon, about 65 degrees, and I'm a little late working with my garlic today. Now, as I've shown in a previous video, that I have elephant garlic. Elephant garlic is larger and more mild than some of the other garlics. There's an Italian garlic and a German garlic, which is a lot more sharper in flavor. But today we're going to be talking about the elephant garlic and getting them ready for fall planting. Oops. Oh, lost one. Gotta grab it. Hold on. We don't want cats or dogs to eat it, because garlic is actually not good for cats and dogs. Excuse me, allergies. But anyways, I wanted to show you the different stages. So when you plant garlic, elephant garlic grows in, a lot of people say 2 stages, I say 3. First, it starts with these combs. They'll produce these little combs that kind of look, they're pointed on one end, they're round on one side, and then they're flat on the other. And these are hard. You can use these in cooking too. They are still garlic. But you'll plant these, and they'll go from this stage to what's called a bauble stage, where it'll be totally round. Let me cut the... This one actually has a comb on it. Use that bucket there. Trim off the root, peel some of this away, but here's a little comb that was on it, and then it develops this round bauble. It's 100% round. Then you'll plant this round, after you pull it out of the ground, let it dry, you plant the round bauble, and then that will give you your cloved garlic head. Like this one is split in its seams, where you have your individual garlic cloves. Now, elephant garlic, like I said, is very large. This is 1 clove. And you usually get in between 6 and 8 per head of garlic. And you plant it, you clean it up. You leave a lot of the skin on, and you just plant it this way down. And you want to go, about 3 inches deep with the garlic. So today we're gonna get this ready to plant. We're gonna plant the combs, the baubles, and then, contrary to popular belief, I'm gonna pick the best garlic bulbs to plant to make really good garlic plants. You don't want to use your lesser quality. You want to plant the best with the garlic. So I'm going to get these cleaned up by just trimming these roots and the stalk, which is hard. I've got a bucket back here that I'm going to toss that into, and we'll get them all set. Then once I'm done with that, we'll take you over to the garden area that I've modified for this winter. I'm going to take it. I got the wrong plastic. That'll be here tomorrow. But let me show you over here. I've got 12 pots ready. And they'll have a mix of the garlic and I've got to transplant. This is 2 varieties of elderberry. And then in the long grass over here, I have lemongrass, comfrey, mint, calendula, elderberry, no, not elderberry, mulberry tree. I've got to get that all transplanted too. So that'll be transplanted here. Like I said, I got a new plastic coming, which will come all the way down to the ground on both ends. And that will be the garden area for this winter, to help overwinter the plants, because they're still got green leaves and everything on them. They haven't gone dormant yet. So we're going to go ahead and get that taken care of. And then we'll bring you along for when it's time to plant. I'm just going to get these all trimmed up. Okay, so here's what we got for planting. We've got all those combs that are in there. And then we've got all the garlic. Let me back it up a little bit here so you can see. Okay, those are all what we're planting today, and I'll show you exactly how you plant garlic. Let me get you switched around to a pot right here. You're going to take point side up. You're going to scrape away the dirt a little bit, about 2 or so inches down, and just cover it up. And exactly, I'm going to put 8 in this pot. There's 3, 4, or try to get 8, 5, 6, 7, and then 1 in the middle. Put a big one. Look at this one. That's a nice sized bulb right there. That's just a garlic bulb. We'll put you right in the middle and cover it up. Now this one is done. We don't have to worry about anything else. I'll probably rake up some leaves and mulch the top of this so that way it gives an extra layer of protection. And then the one nice thing about the elephant garlic is that they're a hardneck garlic, so they produce, Tigger, stop, garlic scapes. Now, a scape is the flower that they produce just before you harvest, and so you cut it before it blooms, and it's like a garlicky green bean asparagus is the only way that I can describe the flavor. They are so good, and you get 1 scape per plant. So, all right. But that's what we're doing today, is just planting garlic and getting ready for winter. I'll show you, Mike did get the front field finished. So we'll go ahead and we'll show you that too. You don't have to worry about how far you space them because they only grow about a softball size, so you can put them closer together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 in this one too. Push it right on down in there. Just like that. And that's those first 2 pots done. I think what I'm going to do is keep the combs in 1 pot so I can keep track of them. So that way they're not all intermixed. And that's those little ones in the coffee can. These are the combs. So we'll go ahead and get those planted. So I'll get these all planted up, and then we'll take you down front and show you the front field. Okay, everything is planted now. We have we have the first 6 that are all garlic. Then going down this front side, or the back side rather, we have lemon balm and echinacea. We have lemongrass, self-heal, and bee balm. In the 3rd barrel down is mullein, followed by the one here is mulberry tree, and This one here is calendula. It's good for tea. And then in the back corner is bee balm. That's also good for tea, as well as the red balm and the self-heal. A lot of the plants I got here are good for tea. Okay, now I'm going to take you down and show you that Mike finished brush hogging, and I just wanted you to see the growth after the few weeks difference with the brush hog. Alrighty, so we're down in the front. Mike got it finished brush hogged, the 4 acres in the front here. See, it clumped a little bit because it was still a little bit wet because we've had rain just about every weekend. But the fall colors are so pretty. Okay, now I'm going to take you to the front field that's next to the bulls and in front of Proof. And you can see how much growth we've got. Now we're in the front field, and I'm going to zoom in, or kind of across, where you can see how much growth is on here, where the grass has sprung up probably a good 4 inches or so up in this field once it got brush hogged. So he's going to have to do it again in the spring, so that way we can keep the briars down and keep the grass growing nice. We're going to take out that cluster of bushes there and that tree, and probably most of the trees here. We're actually thinking of using this space here. It's about 1 acre, maybe a little bit more, for an orchard. Put our orchard over here. We're not sure yet what we're going to do. And then the sun is in the west over there by the animals, and yeah, so we got this cleared out. Now we just have a little bit more extra work to do, and we'll get this all buttoned up. Well, thank you so much for coming along on our journey today. Here's a shot of our chickens and turkeys. I know we haven't been shooting a lot of videos in a timely matter. It's just been crazy with him working every other weekend. Yeah, we hear you. We hear you, Missy. But we want you to know that we love you. We keep you in our prayers, hoping that you stay safe. And until next time, you guys have a great day, great weekend, or week ahead. And God bless. Thanks for coming along on our journey. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.